An American queer dyslexic storyteller. Just because I'm dyslexic doesn't mean I don't have a voice. We all have one. I just need help sharing mine. Storytelling with help. My storytelling with an imaginary budget and AI. Basically, like Netflix picked me up, but only in my head. A polished voice with help so my words are easier to enjoy. Inventor of script comms and accidentally sideways. I've been having an internal struggle, and I want to share it openly. I'm not here to mislead or confuse anyone. I'm not even sure I'd call myself a writer. I'm a storyteller. I see stories fully, like little films, that wake me up at 4 a.m. demanding to be told. Because of my dyslexia, those stories don't always land on the page perfectly. And that's okay. From now on, I'm going to start marking, listing, and categorizing my work so you always know what you're reading. Some pieces are raw. Some are polished with assistance. Both are fully mine. I fight with words, but I taste rhythm and smell voice-driven narratives. My dyslexia doesn't silence me, it fuels me. It pushes me to invent new forms like script comms and accidentally sideways, formats built for rhythm, humor, and queer defiance. I don't just write. I create survival screams in sequence, joy shouts in chaos, and stories that refuse to sit quietly in the back. What are script comms? Script comms are something I invented, the only way my dyslexic mind could ever make sense of the English language. They're not a format for perfection. They're a format for survival, expression, and connection. They are voice-driven narratives that feel like you've just eavesdropped on the most outrageous, honest, and fabulous conversation at the next table. Script comms have theme songs. They live anywhere you devour content. Substack. https://@accidentally_campaign=UTM_medium=profile-page. Spotify. https://open.spotify.com/show/6YKH2OMGOVOG04 tax UPM 7 $SI=17 B113 CDCD0548BA. YouTube. https://www.youtube.com/@accidentally-sideways/playlists. Apple Podcasts. https://podcast.apple.com/accidentally-sideways-script-comms-the-episodic-book-club/ID18155966640. And here's the part that matters most. Script comms are a gift. If you also struggle with English, if words don't behave for you the way they seem to for most people, then script comms are yours too. You can pick them up, shape them, and claim them as your own. I don't charge for this format. If you want to buy me a coffee, I do like nice coffee hot beverage. buymeacoffee.com/bitch I'm fabulous. But script comms belong to anyone who feels like their voice doesn't fit inside traditional grammar cages. A script comm can be raw or polished. It can be a comic strip, a book, a podcast, a live performance, anything imagination allows. Sparkle's script comms exist because perfection isn't the goal. Voice is. Chaos is. Connection is. What is accidentally sideways? Accidentally Sideways is my personal form of script comm. It's written through a queer, dyslexic lens, a way of seeing and feeling the world that isn't straight, isn't neat, and isn't always meant for everyone to get. When I write accidentally sideways, I write from the edges. From the feeling of being looked at sideways. From the air around the subject, the mood it carries. From the emotions it stirs in me before logic has a chance to explain them away. Accidentally Sideways is unapologetically political, not in the sense of parties or platforms, but in the sense that my survival is political. It's personal, it's lived, it's queer, it's dyslexic. Of all the things I write, Accidentally Sideways is the closest I can get to my heart on the page. Meet the cast of Accidentally Sideways. Felix, the gay superhero America's been waiting for, armed with emotional clarity, questionable slap control, and unstoppable cheekbone energy. Stephanie once escaped a kidnapping with her Oscar de la Renta earring. She picked the lock, reorganized the trunk, and tells everyone she was just detained. She's a storm in lip gloss. Alta, the maternal fashion icon the world never deserved but desperately needed. Her Jimmy Choos have their own legal team. David, a buffet villain with unearned emotional depth and fully weaponized cluelessness. The cast will never stop growing. Look for Pumpernickel the fashion cat. Hide from Dr. Phillips, the most unethical personal physician the world has ever heard of. Take unsettling masturbation advice from Jimmy Hoffa, the spirit living in David's sofa. Side-eye Cheeto, the Russian snack item haunting that same sofa in search of his brother lost in New York. Fear the remote that keeps changing the TV station to the 700 Club and Fox News. And my personal favorite, the bet hipster, chanted into existence to help David. Results may vary. And then there's me. Lewis Caldwell, the storyteller? Fabulous, but on clearance. Dyslexic is my superpower. Like a deranged Roomba dragging a cat toy behind it, I'm just trying to find my way home, through heartbreak, humor, and hot glue. I tell stories to share my thoughts, fears, and to look for connections, not perfection. #ScriptComms. #Accidentally Sideways.